Alright everybody, welcome back to Darksiders. We are in Anvil's Ford. And we're going to meet up with the, not the makers, what are they called? The big golem guys, they're like, the makers are like these Scottish giants that are in Darksiders too. I don't know if they're...
What are you waiting for?
Dude, what do I look like? Fucking King Arthur?
You best not go touching that one ain't yours.
Oh shit, they're in this one too. And man, it really has been a while.
Ooh, thing. You know me, but I don't know you. And I don't like strangers. Especially the uninvited kind.
That is quite the nose.
Who you are don't matter as much as what you want.
I've come
for the Black Hammer.
Really now? Well, you're welcome to give it another go. After that, I best not catch you around here again.
It's you,
What's that now?
the Black Hammer. It's you.
Uh-oh.
Do your worst. But let me tell you a little secret, boy. The one in the dirt is by far the easier of the two.
Ah. Oh man. Whoa, okay. Ouch. Ow, motherfucker.
Yours is useless against him. Perhaps there is another way.
Ooh. Oh, that's not good. Ouch.
Lucky shot. I ain't been tagged in millennia.
That was the trick, really?
100 years. Since the day Abaddon was taken from us, I have prayed for this moment. For your crimes, I would see you tried in the White City. But until this world is free of the Destroyer, its gates are closed to us, and justice will not wait. I sentence you here and now!
Your justice can wait till we finish our little scrap, missy. There ain't no sport in jumping into a tussle that don't concern you. Go on, fly away, pigeons, if I pluck ya.
Blasphemer! It is you who take sides in a battle that doesn't concern you!
Please, allow me.
Nice. Oh, God.
That's what you get for touching what ain't yours. I'd duck if I were you.
Oh, man. Alright. Yeah, one tough cookie is right.
Feathers flying, boy! Pigeons! Shove off, pigeons!
Ow. No fair using fucking spear guns and hiding where my camera can't fucking get a clear shot at you. Yeah, I need to dust my PS4. My PS4 is very unhappy. I like you better when you're on the ground, buddy.
Here, stranger.
Or are we having a fucking competition? Is that what that is?
Knows where he's going. We came for the Griever's heart, remember?
See that fucking scorecard at the top?
Take four.
Is that what's happening? I like that. Where are we going? Hey, buddy. Oh, whoa, hey, okay. Not cool. Oh, that's not good. God damn it. Yeah, my PS4's fan's going nuts. I need to dust it. It's actually stressing me out. Anyway, so I kept saying I was going to talk about Final Fantasy 14. So they fucking... I know this isn't a Final Fantasy 14 like news channel. I don't know. I just like to talk about it because it's, you know, it's got a special place in my heart, and no, I want to kill him. Fucking camera, man. Like, that wasn't even fair. Fuck. Yeah, so patch 4.2 is coming out on Tuesday, and that was going to be what decided whether or not I would resub. And I think I'm just going to do my Let's Tank and take it easy and try and steer clear of the raid scene. Just to avoid the melancholy temptation of trying to go find a raid group and do all that fancy shit. But yeah, the reason I quit was because, you know, if you haven't been keeping up, it's because I not only could I not find a raid group because of my work schedule primarily, I've got shit tons of spare time to have a raid group with. It's just the fact that, oh, okay, one of these fucking things. Quick time events, really? Come on, game, you're better than that. Dude, come on, seriously? He's getting kills, I want the kills. Damn it, motherfucker's beating me. I will not be one-upped by a giant dwarf. That's what I was gonna say. Like, he reminds me, he looks like a dwarf, like he's got that build and look, but he's huge. So he's actually a giant, but I always picture giants as being less stout. You know, more just like, I mean, definitely big and bulky, but I picture them being like proportioned differently, like taller, less like squat, you know. Anyway, I quit playing Final Fantasy 14 because I wasn't having fun with my job, my in-game job, because they wrecked it in the Stormblood expansion, and I actually was part of a pretty big movement in the community to try and get it buffed and fixed, and you know, I was very actively participating and you know, giving feedback and stuff like that, and posting in the developers forum, that kind of thing. Ouch. And they just kept not buffing it or giving it like really shitty buffs, but then they would go and like buff the other tanks like even more, even though they weren't like nearly giving the same kind of feedback. Anyway, so this patch is more of the same. They buffed one of our like offensive cooldowns, which was this particular offensive cooldown is like really weak. To give you like perspective, they made the cooldown itself something like 30% more powerful, and yet hilariously that adds up to like a fucking like less than a 1% increase in overall like DPS. And if you play MMOs but you don't play Final Fantasy XIV, Final Fantasy XIV is very DPS centric. Like tanks and healers are, God damn it, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, it's their job to do DPS as much as it is to heal and tank. And the way they balance that, right, is that the healers and tanks can do like 75% of the damage of a DPS, which is like really high compared to most other MMOs, I guess. I'll admit some ignorance in that area, but to balance that out, like, it's really easy to do DPS on them. Like, their rotation's very simple. They don't have a lot of crazy mechanics to do with their DPS rotations. Like, it's really easy to just mash buttons and do damage. And that's to balance out the fact that they're, you know, expected to do, you know, good DPS, and they're capable of doing it. But they also have to focus on, like, their tanking and healing duties. So it's like they're like 50% of a DPS and 50% of a healer or a tank. Whereas DPS jobs, oh, Jesus fucking Christ, my God. Fuck you. Fuck all of you, like, so hard. So fucking hard. Just fucking... Get fucked! Fuck you and your little fucking gun. Ow. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my God. Okay, this is ridiculous. Yeah, alright. Every time I start, like, getting on a topic that I want to talk about, like, it's always in the middle of some fucking crazy-ass fucking fight. Anyway, so tanks and healers play like really easy DPS, and they balance out how easy they are by making them juggle DPS with healing or tanking. Whereas DPS, they only have to worry about DPS, but their rotations are a lot harder, and they also tend to have more raid utilities, so they tend to have like a little bit of extra responsibility to the party. How do I get over there? Oh my God. I'm not even gonna try. Okay. Alright, god damn it, how's this gonna work? What are we doing here? Okay. Alright, there we go. Come here. I'm determined to kill every last one of these motherfuckers now. Yeah. Fuck you. Yeah, before I was annoyed that that cutscene takes a long time, but now I'm like, fuck yeah. Fucking angels. Anyway, so that's how Final Fantasy XIV works. I'm sure I've mentioned that in some other, you know, I'm sure I've mentioned that before, but yeah, so they buffed one of our offensive cooldowns by like a really piddly amount, and then so piddly that we're actually still like the worst tank. My job, Dark Knight. Just because we don't really have any raid utility. We don't really have any. Damn it! Why won't it let me fucking do the thing? Oh, okay. Uses bloodthirst, leeches weapon damage, earns wrath naturally over time. Let's go with this. So I stopped playing because Dark Knight was the worst tank, and I couldn't find a raid crew. Like, it'd be one thing if I was playing like a job that was like well designed and fun to play, and not like a shitty imitation of like what it used to be in the previous expansion. He's talking about their fucking feathers. That's cute. What's not cute is how much damage I'm taking, though. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus, how do I fucking do this? Ah! Do I actually... I feel like I need to kill all these guys. Because I don't see any other way to progress, really. Yeah, anyway. I was unhappy with my job. I was unhappy that we weren't buffing it. I was unhappy that I couldn't find a raid crew. And all those things combined kind of left me to quit. But now I just... I missed the game, and even though my job is still shit, and even though I still probably won't be raiding, I'm going to start playing again for you guys so I can continue my Let's Tank and, you know, enjoy the game in a non-competitive context, at least for now. Okay. Alright. Yeah, and they fucking buffed the shit out of Warrior. Or they didn't really buff it. Like, they gave it... It's like... It's either going to be like a slight buff or like a break even. But they basically made it like brain dead easy. And, And they're all bitching about it, but like it's really funny because that's like they were complaining that it was too hard, and now they're complaining that it's too easy, and it's just like, oh man. I'm convinced that all warrior mains are fucking Trump voters. They have that attitude about them, and I know that's prejudiced and judgmental as fuck. I don't care. Everybody's got their thing. And if I'm just gonna be judgmental about, like, you know, people in a video game that I'll never meet, and I have really no power over their lives, or them, just in general. God damn it. Oh my god, that's what I get for talking shit about warriors. I actually like playing warrior. Yeah, that's fun. But like, there's a vocal. I'm gonna respectfully assume vocal minority of the warrior player base is just like, give me more buffs. I'm not strong enough. I need more. Give me more. Like whenever like another job like is clearly like shitty, they're like, yeah, we need buffs too. We might actually need buffs more than you do, and then they fucking get them. It's just like, I don't know. I'm salty. I know. I know. And it's really just like, you know, it's not particularly it's not particularly intelligent or well-focused anger. There's plenty of people that play Warrior that I really like, and that are, you know, I've had a really fun time playing with in the past. I don't know. I wouldn't be so salty if, like, Square Enix would just fucking get their heads out of their ass and fucking stop pulling a Final Fantasy 13 with my job. And like, people are like, Dark Knight's complaining is like a meme at this point. And like, it's to the point where people are bitching about Dark Knight bitching. And it's just like, you guys know that if they would just like give us like, you know, a fraction of the buffs that they've given everyone else when we really need them, because we're like not doing good and like everybody agrees on that. You know, then you wouldn't see him complaining. Like, we're only complaining because we've been complaining about it for about the same things for months, like pretty much ever since the expansion launched, and they're not doing anything about it. So don't be mad at us, you know. Anyway, I've spent enough time yakking about a game that we're not playing. But look forward to it, because that Let's Tank continuation may be coming sooner than you guys think. I'm actually probably gonna simplify it a little bit and just focus on doing dungeons and stuff. Like any party instance where you team up with a group of people, that's probably all I'll be focusing on, really. Ah, God. god. Alright. I guess I need to equip that. I need to equip that life drain thing. I was gonna try and get away with using the damage buff, but yeah. So yeah, after this weekend, I'll probably be resubbing to Final Fantasy XIV, and yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about it. MMOs are weird things. Like it's really it plays with your emotions in a way that other video games don't, because it's social, you know. And the Let's Tank is, you know, me on another server where my friends aren't. But it's also a place where I'm guaranteed to not run into people that I'll see on my main, you know. So there is that. Oh man, where the fuck am I going? I don't know. But I'm about to go overtime, so yeah. There's some fun stuff on the horizon. We got this, we got Monkey Island, we got the Let's Tank probably coming back, you know, in rare form. And we have, and yeah, I still haven't decided if I want to do that music thing, but I wrote down a playlist, so maybe. I was thinking about doing it in seasons, like a season for each genre, and each season has like 10 episodes, and each episode's a different artist. I don't know. That'd be neat. Anyway, I'm done yapping. I'll see you guys next time, and yeah. Okay, bye.